Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Wino Hour. It's episode 14 this time around. We had a show at the Peruvians in Long Beach yesterday, August 4th. We had two shows actually, the same night, at 6 p.m. to 8, and then 8:30 till 10. So it was fun, a learning experience for sure. A little disappointing in the fact that there's a lot of people that said, hey, yeah, we'll be there for sure. And it wasn't a maybe or, you know, kind of one of those situations. It was kind of, they're saying, yeah, you support us, we support you, back and forth and everything, on every level. So, that being said, it's kind of, you know, it's hard to take at the same time, but we still had a couple people, but some really dedicated folks that came out last night. Either or, we did the best that we could. The first showing was a bit rough, but for those people that went to that one, I'm sorry. It could have been a bit better, but the second show was a lot better than the first one. I think it was just, you know, people were a little nervous, and after the first show, they had a bit of liquid courage. Some a little bit more than others. So maybe we'll just keep a little limit on it in the future. But yeah, thank you very much for those people that did show up that said that they would. It's very much appreciated. Let's see here. We had our first Hall of Famer for D Student Productions inducted on Saturday as well. That was Sonny Keene. Congratulations. Sonny is coming back to D Student. He had a bit of a hiatus from us for a while, so we're super excited to have him back with us. He's actually the one that came up with the name D Student Productions, so kudos to you, Sonny. Yay! Woo! Well, we had a conglomeration of ideas that kind of emerged, very, very random ideas. Quite a few good ideas, but we all decided at the end to use these two productions. So, on to the next one. We have our first D Student of the month for the month of July. That'll be Angel Luna. Thank you very much for giving D Student Productions a shout out on your page for YouTube. We are looking forward to working with you on the next season of Behind the Mask. So yeah, we'll have to get together and get some planning done ahead of time so we can go ahead and get on the same page too. So, just a little note. I am drinking Sailor and Pepsi. No wine. I'm not really into wine tonight, so I just felt like it was on hand, so Sailor and Coke, and yeah. Tasty. Smooth. I am also going to give a shout out to Mr. Jeffrey Lloyd, better known as Keister at Carnival, for coming out and being part of the Spitwad Squad and showing up to our show and everything. Thank you again. And Jennifer Asman to our D Student Sorority. Thank you so much for being part of that. We really appreciate that. Going into D Student Sorority for the future, it's been a very, very crazy, hectic summer. I'm actually maybe starting to have a little bit of extra time, haha. It's not really extra, it's actually stuff I need to get done this week. So maybe I can go ahead and reevaluate where we're going to go with that, and then get the word out on what's happening with that. I'll have at least an update of what's going on this week by Friday on the page on Facebook. So thank you to the cast of our show, Anita Cocktail, Ray Extina, Ken, Joey, Greg Shoop, Joe, and Bear. Thank you guys. You guys did an awesome job. All things considering, you know, it was pretty good. Let's see, we're also going to have a little break for Joey during the month of September and through October to November, because Joey, as we all know, does Not Scary Farm and Halloween Haunt as the barker this year again for Carnival Streets. So we're gonna last year we had James be the interim takeover for the president's position. This year, we will have Sonny do that position. He's going to go ahead and put the production back into D Student, because, you know, we all started off with doing skits and stuff. So hopefully we can go ahead and get back to what we started off doing, and that's entertaining folks and getting skits out there that are funny and entertaining. So this week is also very important. Friday marks my 11th year wedding anniversary to Joey. 11 years. I'm 30 years old, so almost half my life I've been married to Joey. That's a long time, but I love him, so you know what? That's all that matters. Life is an adventure, and especially when you're married to Joey, the adventure is just the bigger adventure. I love you, Joey.
You're alright.
Oh, come on. Thank you. You're so romantic. So, speaking of Joey, we had some riots going on in Anaheim, right down the street from us. I say 2 miles, he says 3, so maybe 2.5 miles. We'll put it in the middle. I guess a couple gangbangers got shot up a few weeks ago, and by the police, and the locals didn't like it so much, so they decided, hey, we're gonna have a protest. The only problem is the locals are a bunch of gangbangers. So the protest, of course, became violent. Other people were just troublemakers that wanted to show up and didn't like the police for whatever reason. So they went ahead and they started trouble. They ended up getting tear gassed and everything, and shot with rubber bullets and everything. Joey did not. He went actually towards the tail end of everything after the order to disperse was administered. So we got some footage that's going to be up on YouTube sometime in the next few weeks. I'm still working on the sizzle reel, so I really want to get that done as soon as possible, because it's been a long project and there's a lot going into it, because there's just so much footage of everybody and everything. So either or, the Anaheim riots,
what do you think the sizzle reel is going to be done, though?
The sizzle reel? I want it to be done this week. So, but there's a couple things that we need to add into it. So, realistically, it might be another 2 weeks. Realistically, with everything that I have to do. So, yeah. Anyway, so the riots have stopped, but they broke a few shop windows and stuff for whatever reason, because the shops were the ones that shot the people. I don't know, but people go crazy. Remember the glass windows that got broken, like the Starbucks and the bank and everything? There's no reason for them to break it, and they're lighting dumpsters on fire and putting them in the middle of the street. That's retarded. Anyway, as we all know, we've been doing Fire Pit Fridays throughout the summer, but we're going to have to stop that at the end of August, beginning of September. Joey's starting up hot, and then, you know, Asher's starting up school, so we just have a lot going on there. But Sons of Anarchy starts September 11th. It is invite only to the shows, only because, you know, we're big fanatics. We actually want to watch the show. So if you're going to come over, if Joey invites you, then watch the show.
You can't come unless I invite you.
Okay, in case you didn't hear, you can't come unless he invites you. Alright.
I won't open the fucking door.
He won't open the door, no matter how loud you bang. So, and that is not an invite to sit there and try to bang on the door as loud as he can. Just putting it out there. Joey feels that he was pretty let down with all those people that promised to show to our show that didn't show yesterday.
The shitbags.
The shitbags, he says. So, there's a big apology that needs to be coming from a lot of people. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out. And he's calmed down a bit, but he's still very upset. So
I don't want your fucking apology.
Okay, well, don't apologize. Whatever. Just, you know who you are. Just don't do it again. And
the shitbags.
yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Well, we already talked about the sizzle reel, but I also wanted to mention that it's going to be Joey's last project for a while.
I'm taking my ball and I'm taking off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. Okay, so we have season 2 of Behind the Mask premiering, and that's going to be on Halloween night. Yeah, we will be conducting interviews with people that are part of Haunt, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a monster. It can be people that work behind the scenes, people that are blackouts or line control, anyone that has anything to do with Haunt, that has stories, that has any kind of experience. So, yeah, if you're part of Haunt and you want to be part of our Behind the Mask, just let us know, hit us up, and we'll set up time for the interview and everything. So, and again, we're working with Angel Luna this year on it, so we'll go ahead and collaborate and have a bunch of cool things going on.
Yo.
Yeah. And good luck tomorrow to all of the future Haunt monsters. I wish you all the luck. Great news is, on our YouTube channel, we hit 40,000 hits. 40,000. That is a big number for us. We're really excited. And
we're almost 4,100 actually.
Actually, wow, we're almost 4,100. That is super, super awesome. Thank you guys. Really appreciate all the love and all the support that you guys show. So, I guess this is the end of my Wino Hour for tonight, and I really want to thank you for tuning in again. If there's any questions you have, any comments, leave it below or send me an email, and we will go ahead and...
It's still kind of fast, isn't it?
It seems really fast, huh? But it's actually almost 12 minutes now.
No, what I mean by is... Oh, and we should actually try to go to 13 minutes. Why? Because we've been around with being retarded 13 years.
Yes, we have been around for 13 years with these student productions, starting off with Monkey Buck Productions that Joey did in the barracks.
And, if I may add, we are turning into a fraternity come 2013.
And we're turning into a fraternity in 2013. More info on that. There's a lot going on with that, and there's a lot of detail that still needs to be worked out. Most of it's already ironed out and stuff. It's just, you know, the final few things. So,
if you need a stage to perform at, get a hold of us.
If you need a stage to perform at, let us know, get a hold of us, and we'll help you out and hook you up.
Now, if you said you'd be in the show and you didn't show up, I'm going to think twice about it.
Okay, I think you heard that. But he said, if you said you're going to be in the show and you didn't show, he's going to think twice about that offer. So,
I need dependable people.
He needs very dependable people. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the Wino Hour, and I will leave you at that. Good night.